investigative team is asking questions about an Oliver Springs assistant police chief accused of breaking the law.
Records show Clinton police did charge Ryan Williams with official misconduct and official oppression, but the Anderson County District Attorney declined to prosecute. 10 News investigative reporter Grace King explains how that decision turned a traffic stop into a federal lawsuit.
My son had got into a fight at Clinton Middle School.
Dwayne Howell still gets frustrated thinking about April 27th, 2022.
He got suspended from school for a few days.
The Powell man picked up his son from school, turned the corner, and saw flashing lights behind him.
I didn't know what was going on, so he started saying that my son and his son had gotten a fight. He then proceeded to tell me that my son was being charged with assault.
Records show Oliver Springs Assistant Police Chief Ryan Williams pulled Howell over about 20 minutes outside of town limits in Clinton.
He pulled me over with the sole purpose, I believe, to harass me about my son being in a fight with his son.
Howell called 911.
Can you find out if he's got jurisdiction to pull me over right now?
Are you pulled over by Oliver Springs?
Yeah, by Oliver Springs Police Department. Yeah, because his son got in a fight with my son at the middle school.
In a statement provided by his attorney, Williams said he believed Howell and his son were attempting to elude law enforcement. He thought he had the authority based on reasonable suspicion that a potential crime had just occurred. Clinton police launched an investigation.
The result of that investigation is that Assistant Chief Ryan Williams broke the law, and they requested that it be presented to the Anderson County Grand Jury.
Attorney Matt Uden, who represents Howell, thought that would happen.
When the officers don't obey the law, they should have the same consequences as the rest of the citizens do.
Anderson County District Attorney General Dave Clark reviewed Williams' case. In a letter to Oliver Springs Police Chief David Laxton, Clark wrote there's no indication any sheriff's deputy, SRO, school official, or Clinton police officer asked Williams to get involved in a criminal investigation or specifically a traffic stop. He says it was not apparent that Williams had any police authority to act in this instance.
He was clearly in the wrong.
DA Clark agreed the traffic stop was unlawful, writing Williams may have been angry and that anger may have significantly affected his judgment. Still, he closed the case without prosecuting Williams. He says it's likely some jurors could understand the possible confusion about whether Williams had any legal authority outside of Oliver Springs.
Nothing was ever done, so it's really upsetting.
Howell says his son was charged in juvenile court with assaulting Williams' son. He had to write a paper and do community service.
He done wrong, he had to suffer whatever consequences that they were going to give him, which he did.
He says what happened with Assistant Chief Williams doesn't feel right.
For all the good ones out there, you got one like that just ruins the rest of them,
He hopes filing a federal lawsuit last month will hold Williams and the town of Oliver Springs accountable so a situation like this doesn't happen again.
Mr. Williams done wrong and has yet to suffer any consequences, and that's really disappointing in our judicial system.
We wanted to know Ryan Williams' status with the Oliver Springs Police Department and whether anything happened internally. Well, the Oliver Springs Police Department says they can't answer those questions or anything else because of the ongoing litigation.
District Attorney General Dave Clark wrote Williams is a personal friend and trusted part of the police department, but says that did not affect his decision.